Azusa Pacific University sent out a mass email informing the student body that they will no longer be accepting credit cards as the main form of payment that will go towards tuition, room, and board.
So APU has decided to really be good financial stewards of how they're spending their money. And right now there is a $1.8 million charge just for using credit cards. This is just a transaction fee. It's not going towards APU, it's going to banks.
Although this would benefit APU by saving nearly $2 million, some of the students are unhappy about it and tell us their comments.
I don't agree with it at all, and I'm hoping that APU would reconsider
to adjust to, and I think that for future students, I'm not saying it would necessarily prohibit someone from coming to the school, but I do think it's an extra obstacle to think about when you're coming to school, like how you're going to pay for it is already an issue.
According to the Student Government Association here at APU, almost 65% of the student body is currently using credit cards as their main form of payment for tuition, room, and board.
I'd say that those who do not have student loans will be affected greatly because some are relying on those credit cards, but maybe that's a good thing too, not to rely on credit cards. So I don't know. I see the good and the bad in it. But
I think it's a good thing just because if it helps save APU money, it's going to eventually probably help me save money as far as tuition costs not going up and just different extra fees and stuff. So I think overall it's a pretty good thing. It's not that big a deal. You can always mail a check in, or there's hundreds of other ways of paying. So I don't think it's that big a deal.
8 months remain before this monumental change goes into effect.
My roommates brought up the topic last night, and just that we all, one of them even joked around about leaving school and going to a different college just because it's so inconvenient, and she's not used to this, and we just want to know why.
Honestly, I was quite surprised by the giant reaction. A lot of people had outbursts on Facebook and were really enraged.
Students are encouraged to seek out their student account specialist at the one-stop office if they are seeking further information.
Other payment ways are still accessible. You can get loans, and there's financial aid, there's different scholarships. You can still use debit cards, different things like that.
This has been Anneli Salgado reporting for Captured.
For these seniors and this group of young men and staff, we are thrilled, but it can't be missed. Back-to-back 10-win seasons, back-to-back league champions.
Chad Jeffries put the Cougars on the board less than 5 minutes into the first quarter with a 68-yard touchdown run. The freshman rushed for a total of 139 yards on 12 carries for the night. Will bring.
Oh, my love, peace and happiness. I want to give it to Jesus.
Simon Frazier took over the first half, and the Cougars knew that they had to come back strong in the second half. In the second half, Terrell Watson, running back for the Cougars, scored his 5th touchdown to take the victory from Simon Frazier, which left the final score as 44-36. Watson is now the Cougars' career touchdown record holder with 5 touchdowns and 302 yards. Following the game, he received the game ball from Christian Okoye, graduate of APU and former running back for the Kansas City Chiefs, who was also cheering on the team from the sideline.